I'm your host, Bob Sled, and this is M2M3 News. A man this past week in Washington State broke into a household in order to steal a refrigerator. As he took the stolen appliance to the driveway and the vehicle there in order to make his getaway, he was arrested by the driver of the vehicle, which turned out not to be his buddy in a getaway car, but a police officer who had just driven up to the driveway in order to turn around. And speaking of arrests, a man in Ohio State was arrested for stealing when breaking into his mother's home. When accused of burglary, he put up the defense of not guilty, stating that burglaries only happen at night, and he did it in broad daylight. Police in Florida have issued a wanted poster for a fugitive that has been on the run for over a month now. Is it A, a blind murderer, B, a female brown cow, or C, an underage hit-and-run repeat offender accused of drinking and driving? And the answer is B, a female cow. The police have been quoted saying that she may cause an accident at a road crossing, and that they have been unsuccessful in catching her because so far, quote, she is faster than she looks. Joe Biden became the Democratic runner against President Trump in the upcoming November elections and has started to receive Secret Service protection. After America placed restrictions on China's state-owned media, China revoked the press passes for many American journalists. 1 week ago today, Tom Hanks was released from the hospital after having tested positive and having sufficiently recovered from the coronavirus. A week ago Sunday, the Fed announced it was cutting all interest rates to 0%. And then last Wednesday, the Treasury Department announced it was extending the tax deadline by 90 days, from April 15th to July 15th. Tell your parents. And the 2020 census has been extended by 1 week. Amazon plans to hire 100,000 new workers for the increase in online sales. The company is now refusing to sell non-essentials from its warehouses until at least April 5th. So no Xboxes, no Baby Shark fingerlings, no For Real Cubby the Curious Bear. Because apparently food and EpiPens are more important than you getting to rub Cubby the Curious Bear's belly and hearing him purr.
With more than 100 sound and motion combinations. The activation points can be found on Cubby's head and cheeks, tummy, and left paw. You can make Cubby laugh.
Almost a week ago, 26 countries of the European Union announced Tuesday of last week that they are temporarily closing their borders. Other countries around the world have followed suit. What did Pope Francis I shut down the public celebrations of this week in Italy? Was it A, Easter, B, his birthday, or C, FIFA World Soccer Games? And the answer is A, out of an abundance of caution. But you know what wasn't shut down? In Landerneau, France, 3,500 French citizens took to the streets wearing blue and white outfits, setting a Guinness World Record for the largest Smurf festival this March 7th. When asked why he allowed it, the French mayor declared, "We must not stop living." But is this living? Bill Gates announced that he was leaving the board of Microsoft on Sunday, March 15th. And for our last story, here we go to correspondent in the field, Diz Justin. What have you got for us, Diz?
In many homes throughout the state of Northern California, households are in sheltering-in-place mode, only allowing citizens to leave for only essential activities to obtain medical treatment, food, supplies, exercise, health care, home construction, banking, garbage collection, and other essential services. Socialization is confined to only one's immediate family. But in the midst of this distance, one family created something beautiful using only sidewalks and chalk. Daphne Sashin, mother of two, designed an art exhibit out of her neighborhood. She commissioned her two children to help her make gorgeous works of art on the sidewalk and welcomed her neighbors to do the same on the sidewalk or their driveways. The results are stunning. A community art museum, more than 50 households in the neighborhood participated, and you can see the results here. Herein lies your assignment, More Square students. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to make your own news segment. The video or film airtime should run somewhere between 20 seconds to 2 minutes. But here's the most important part. It must be relating the details of a positive story in which one person or organization of people has done something beneficial for others even during a crisis. You cannot earn full credit if your story is on a negative news event. Unless you feature an art action someone has taken to help someone else, be it a beautification project, an act of hospitality, encouragement, philanthropy, a meaningful donation, or contribution to someone else's life. The rubric to this news project is in the link below and on our Weebly page. A checklist is provided, including questions like, are you loud enough? Have you included one original example of art in your segment? Original being the key piece there. Is it legible? Is your news source credible? Please do not cite Wikipedia as your source. Hashtag not okay. Have you fact checked your information? Have you included where and when it took place? Does your link work? Is your segment set to allow everyone to be able to see it? You will need to add your news segment to our Social Studies Google Classroom page. For those of us without the resources or inclination to make a video, you can type up or write a news article of 1 page or longer instead. See the rubric for details.
Thank you, Diz Justin. That's all for today. From all of us at M2M3 News, stay responsible and in touch.